Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the KV-2. It's the Tier 6 Soviet heavy tank. And it's located on the north spawn of Tundra. And it's being commanded by ExplosiveJUNKYARD. Well, he's actually in a platoon with his teammates. And there's more than one KV-2. And you know what happens with that? It's derping time. Well, they're headed off to the hill, both of them. The KV-2 is actually a variant of the KV-1. It had a 152mm howitzer as its main armament. The Russians or the Soviets devised it because they needed some way of defeating the fortifications that the Finns put up on the Mannerheim line. And the only way they could defeat those fortifications was to use an artillery gun at close range. So basically, it's an assault gun rather than a heavy tank. But it was actually very useful against German tanks because that 152mm will damage just about anything. It fires a huge 152mm high explosive projectile, but it can also fire AP as well. And he's coming up to the enemy, and there's plenty of them about, so it's look out for the enemy tanks. Oh, fires his first round in, 630 hit points, but he takes a shot from the Striv 42 and the Panzer 4H. But his teammate's going up to fire one in, and he gets 278 hit points. Okay, so we've got a fairly long reload, 20.71 seconds. That's how long it takes to reload the 152, but the enemy are congregating, and he fires a round in and wipes out that M4 E3E8. A3E8 rather. With one shot, he's gone. Now, there's plenty of them there congregating. They're rather sillily trying to climb up onto the hill. What they should try and do is try and relocate. He fires a round in and one-shots a Panzer 4H for 480 hit points. Yes, the only way really to defeat the KV-2 is to either put a shell into its weak spots or to try and relocate and hit it too far. And that VK3002M has just been consigned to the scrap heap. 596 hit points from that. He's now up to 2.3k of damage. He's pulling forward. If this T-34-1 will get out the way, he pushes him out the way there. He took a shot from the Panzer M10, but he wipes out the Striv M42 with one shot, 450 hit points. He's a one-shotted out of the game, back into the garage. Okay, we've got a Chappie and a Panther M10. Well, neither of them are full health. The M10's probably the weakest. He'll go down for just a splash, I should think, actually. But it's a question of which one's going to become the most vulnerable. He fires around in there, trying to get the turret of the Chappie. You can fire accurately in the KV-2. It's just a question of allowing the gun to dial in properly. So it does actually help having a gun laying drive. A lot of people have a rammer because they need a rammer with such a long reload. The gun laying drive can be handy. And it looks like we've got a tank around the other side as well. There's Leo. And he's just wiped out, or just hit the Panther M10 for 253 hit points with one shot. He didn't actually kill it off altogether. It's still there. In fact, now there's an OI there, and that's another derp tank. So, his teammate just took him for 404 hit points. That's made him a one-shot for the KV-2. And he fires it into the weak point, but unfortunately, he doesn't wipe it out altogether. He only gets 197 hit points, and he took a shot for 146 from an Su-85 at the back. Now the BDR's gone down from his teammate. Now, is he going to finish off that OI? He's taking a risk because that Su-85 can probably take him out. He's got 4 kills and his teammate's got 1. But if he can get a shot into that OI, I'm pretty sure he can finish him off. The Panther M10 is coming up, but he fires around in, takes the OI out of the game. Even on a strong point, that shell was going to penetrate with that much explosive. So that's his 5th kill. One more and he gets the Top Gun. So there's an Su-85 at the back. Now he's still got most of his health. Now if he exposes himself, he's probably going to get hit. Now I would actually probably prioritise the Su-85. And he's locked on. He fires a round in and then pulls back immediately. He didn't give it long enough to actually dial in. His teammate's gone up onto the heights to try and get a shot at him. He's locked on instead to a 103. Dialing in and fires around in. Yes! Gets the 103. 252 hit points. That's his Top Gun. The Su-152 is still out there. The Su-185 rather, I should say. Right, we've got another member of the platoon, is a Cromwell B, and he's coming up to try and find that Su-85. There's only 3 enemy tanks left. He can deal with that 85. There he is. Okay, no, he's being hit by the Cromwell, but he's a long way away. He can't actually harm us here, so I think it's time for them to move ahead, come down from the hill, and go after the remaining enemy tanks. There's 2 enemy tanks on the far side of the battlefield, a Comet and a Panther M10. And the only one on this side of the map is the Su-85. And it looks like the Cromwell and the Su-85 are on a standoff. So, yep, he needs to go down there and sort it out. And he's off. Now, I'm pretty sure that his teammate in the KV-2 is going to stay up on the hill and act as cover from afar. That Su-85 has only got 46 hit points, but unfortunately he did take out the Cromwell B. Now the question is, do we go this way or the other? Well, the Su-85 is going to know which way he's going if he gets close, but he's not close at the moment, so he's lost sight. He's gone unspotted. The Comet is in our cap, and the scores are now even. But of course, we do have 2 KV-2s, and the enemy is only 2 medium tanks and a tank destroyer. Where's that Su-85? Well, he's pulled back, he's gone around the corner. KV-2 is now trying to cover our cap, and he's finished off the Comet in the cap from the hill. Now, where's the Su-85? Oh, he's to the right! He's to your right! There he is. He was spotted. Get that turret round. It's slow to turn, that turret. Very slow. But if he just exposes a tiny bit of his vehicle, we can put a shell into it. Now, the Su-85 probably saw which way the KV-2 was going. But the big question now is he's got his KV-2 mate facing this way. Oh, and he's got him! He got him! There's only 1 remaining enemy, the Panther M10. He was last seen on the other side of the battlefield. Our Panther M10 is coming through across the bridge. So we can now cap and force that Panther M10 to come back. Oh, well, there he is. That's where the Panther M10 went to. He actually is just south of the spawn point. He's indicated on the map where he thinks he is. The Panther M10 and his teammate in the KV-2 are headed towards the cap right now. And they're going to start capping, and they have. And that's going to force the Panther M10 to come back. Now, it looks like ExplosiveJUNKYARD did enough to actually get the high caliber. He also had a win rate of 11,069 from that battle. Now the M10's going to go out and have a look for him, leaving the KV-2 in the cap. There he is. Oh, he's very low on hit points. Only 3 hit points left. No wonder he didn't want to expose himself. Well, our Panther M10 can take a lot of hits. without losing too much health. Oh, he doesn't appear to be able to penetrate that Panther M10. He's had a lot of difficulty. He's not angling very well either. Oh, but he still manages to take out the Panther M10, and that's the end of the battle. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And that's it, we're over. And it's an ace tanker for Explosive Junkyard in the KV-2. He also picked up a bruise medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. He got 9. He also got a duelist badge for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle, and a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He also picked up a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, and that's exactly what he got. If we look at the team score, we can see that he was top on damage, 3,513 hit points. He came top when it came to kills with 6. And he also came top when it came to base XP with 1,532. It's actually a pity that the Panther M10 didn't get another kill, because if he had, they both would have ended up not only a Brothers in Arms medal, but they also would have picked up a crucial contribution, because the Panther M10 only had 2 kills. The other 2 teammates had 6 and 3 between them, so that made up 11 in total. They needed 1 more kill to get the crucial contribution, but unfortunately they couldn't get it, so just missed out on a medal there, 2 medals. He fired 12 rounds during that battle. He got 9 direct hits, 9 penetration, damage of 3,513 hit points. He received 9 hits during the battle, 7 were penetrations, 2 were non-penetration, and he blocked damage of 115 hit points. He damaged 7 of the enemy but killed 6 of them, and did damage assistance of 386 hit points. On a standard account, he earned 39,887 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, he still had 20,150 credits. He received 1,532 XP, and he got 46 XP for playing in the platoon, so he took away 1,578 experience points altogether. So, a pretty good battle. It shows exactly how well the KV-2 can derp, but it's just a pity that you missed out on the other 2 medals. That would have made it really epic. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.